Hey guys, Mark from Oregon Bushcraft. Hey guys. Hey guys, Mark from Oregon Bushcraft. Just woke up a little bit ago. It's I don't even know what time it is. Anyways, fun weekend so far. This is day 2 sort of the Oregon Bushcraft winter camp event. Casey from Coyote Works is here. Jason from Primal Archer. Oregon Mike, my buddy Sean. And then Jason and Casey brought a couple friends with them, and yeah, a couple other guys showed up. It's been really fun so far. The talk around the campfire last night was just all over the place. I mean, from pet peeves on YouTube to just, I don't know, most of it can't be repeated. So, anyways, I need coffee, so I was just going to drag you guys along for the ride. Get my brew going. I'm using the Alex Transient knockoff, but it comes with this cool aluminum stand, and that really doesn't weigh anything at all. The sun's out. It's supposed to be, the forecast says it's going to be in the 50s. It's a nice thing about, Oregon. A lot of people don't understand. The trees grow, I mean, that's just what they do. They grow, and we cut them, and then they grow again, and then we cut them again, and probably edit that out. I don't want to get any arguments about, forest sustainability and stuff. I like to act environmentally responsible, and I like to think that way. So, let's see if this stuff will light. And then I got my no-name aluminum tea kettle. And, yeah, this is like $15 on eBay or something. Really lightweight. It's 1.1 liters, I think. Yeah, so it holds a good amount of water, and yeah, seems to be working awesome. So yeah, last night was a hoot. All kinds of shenanigans going on. Let me move the burner and the kettle over so I can get the windscreen around it. That hasn't really bloomed up yet, but it'll get there. I had kind of an interesting opportunity last night to give feedback to some guys whose channels I watch. And being able to give that kind of insight to another user, I think, is invaluable, especially when you're face to face. It's one thing to, if you're going to critique someone, and a critique isn't a bad word, it's not a bad thing, it just means, it means to judge, and some people can do a good job of that, and some people can't, so, but, I could critique someone and say, dude, I love your channel, and, I like what you do, I like your personality, like, the information that you give is good, I like, your videography, etc. But I would like to see more. Hey, and so with Jason from Primal Archer, I was like, when are you gonna start doing bow and arrow videos again? You know, so he's like, dude, I brought my bow with me. I'm gonna do videos today, so that's pretty cool. You know, and like Casey with Coyote Works, like, I want to see what's in his ILBE main pack right now. You know, kind of an update. It's been almost a year since his last video. You know, and I don't know what it is about backpacks, but I just like knowing what's inside of them for some reason. You know, maybe hopefully it'll give me an idea of what to load in mine. But I think it's safe to say that we all love gear. You know. So anyways, hey, shout out to Talith Dernan. I haven't really seen him on YouTube for a while, but just wanted to show him the 3-day U.S. Army pack I got from him. I won this in his subscriber contest, and man, this thing is awesome. It's the perfect size, you know, between. Yeah, it's a 3-day pack is what they call it, I believe. But it's a U.S. Army issue, ACU. I got one of these grenade pouches, and the UCO mini lantern fits in here like perfectly. I couldn't believe it. And then I actually picked up this little Targus. It's like an old camera case or whatever, and I keep batteries in there. And I got some little LED lights for my hammock, and I store those in there. It might be kind of ridiculous as an add-on, but you know, we're glamping. I brought the truck, so not really having to worry about weight and stuff like that. Yeah. Might be a little lost in thought. It was cold last night. It was 33, and you know, when you're not used to sleeping in that kind of cold all the time, it can be kind of a shock to your system. You know, my throat hurts a little bit. I'm sure I was snoring like a, you know, lazy bear. So I'm sure that didn't help. But yeah, I have cough drops with me, some lemon honey cough drops, and those soothed the throat. Boil, 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 boil. The wife just texted me. Boil, boil. Thumbs up to Target for their house brand cough drops. So what am I going to do today? Geez, I don't know. I've got some gear to film, and I'm going to go talk to some other people. We'll do a walk around horse camp, kind of show you the sights a little bit. It's really cool in here. There's tons of interconnecting trails. It connects to the Monument Peak trail system, which, you know, you can hike, and they're mapped out. The area that we're in is a square mile, so it's a mile by a mile by a mile by a mile in a square, and it connects. So the horse camp square mile is here, and then the rest of the Santiam Forest is down here, but there is some BLM private land around this area, sort of. So you got to be a little careful if you're going out for, you know, any sort of long distance hike. You definitely want to have a GPS, and you want to have this local map loaded, just so you can be sure that you know, you're staying where you're supposed to be. Being on BLM land isn't a big deal. You know, obviously they have different rules and regulations as far as usage than the Oregon Department of Forestry would. But you definitely don't want to be, you know, walking into private land. You know, it's someone else's property, and I'm sure, you know, if you accidentally just walked onto it, you're not going to get in trouble. But definitely, you know, like to promote being respectful of other people's property. Yeah, I just want my coffee. I should have used the gas burner. Boil, 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 boil. I'm too impatient. Let's see what we'll be having today. I got these bags at Home Depot. I think there was 4 of them all together, with a little 99-cent carabiner. It was a Christmas time deal. There was one smaller than this, and then 2 larger than this. They have this mesh window in it, but the mesh is thick. It's not like mosquito netting. It's like screen door kind of material, which makes it awesome for putting like all my coffees in, so I can see what's in there. And I think we're going for the taster's choice from a Nescafe. It's a hazelnut. It's very good. I don't even know what kind of accent that was. That was really weird. What else do I got in here? I got this Folgers. I don't know about this stuff. Taster's Choice is really good. This Folgers, though, I think maybe I should have got a flavored one, and I didn't. It's just plain. I think I'm probably gonna have to drive into town and get more creamer. I got this Starbucks Cafe Mocha, but I don't know if this is creamer or not. Oh, it says it's got dairy powder in it, so maybe I'll give this one a shot, and then I can strengthen it with some Folgers and flavor it with some Taster's Choice if I need to. I'm sure there's someone out there who's like, you can't add that stuff to Starbucks coffee. What is wrong with you? I'm doing it anyways. You can hear it. It's starting to crackle. That means I shall have coffee soon. Yes. I see steam coming from the kettle. What the hell? What are you doing? You're invading my space.
I do what I want.
Leave me alone until I've had my coffee.
Thanks, do.
All right, enough chatter. My coffee's ready. I must go.